Welcome to another Whiteboard Wednesday, and today I'm going to be talking about the role of the crisis coordinator. We've spoken about this role before, and I think we've done blogs on it and may have even done videos on it before as well. But today I'm going to go into a little bit more detail. One of the first areas for the crisis coordinator to facilitate and manage is the horizon scanning process. So bringing the cross-functional team together on a regular basis and helping facilitate that process. Quarterly is a good time frame to do that, every quarter. And so horizon scanning really is, looking at the various risks that we may be faced with. It's looking at a variety of different things that may impact us as a crisis team. The next thing is to prepare the team. And the crisis coordinator's role is to train and exercise, to track everything, is to develop that crisis management plan if there's not one in place, or certainly manage it once it's in place. Make sure there's a roster of the team and the backups are ready to go, so everybody understands their roles and responsibilities. Make sure all that's maintained, and then identify and prepare an emergency operations center, or a war room, if you will, if that's what you call it. Some people call it a situation room. So there's a lot going on there in the prepare phase for a crisis coordinator. So, a lot of work to do. If you've got an alternate crisis coordinator, then maybe two of you can help facilitate that, because again, there's a lot going on here. In the third area here, we have respond. And that's when you actually have to come together as a team and respond to an event. So it's the logistics around that, assembling the team, bringing that team together, not necessarily making the decision to activate the team, because the team leaders should be doing that, but certainly facilitating the logistics around bringing the team together. The documentation of that process, documenting what's happening during the event, so putting your logs together. You may have a scribe for that, but if someone is responsible for overseeing that, then the crisis coordinator is a good person for that role. And then planning those briefing cycles. So during the event, if you've got a briefing cycle cadence going on, then the crisis coordinator is a good person to make sure that that is happening on a regular basis, every hour, every day, whatever it may be. And the final area is recovery. So ensure the recovery begins as early as possible, facilitating that recovery process, all that documentation, the investigation component of that. So again, a lot going on after the event, as we always talk about. The event doesn't just stop when the crisis ends. We've got a lot of work to do after the fact. And then monitors the recovery plan. So those organizations that are well drilled will have a recovery plan that they'll put together to get their business back to the new normal, if you will. And then the final section here, you'll see right in the center of the graphic here, is to facilitate lessons to be learned. So it's really important that after the fact, we bring everything together and we review and learn from all of this. Not just from the event, not just from real events, but also from training and exercises as well. Always receiving that feedback in and making sure we can develop and update plans accordingly. So that's it for today's Whiteboard Wednesday. Hope you enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks.